What if everything you thought you knew about reality was about to change? Imagine waking up to a world where the boundaries of your perceptions and beliefs are suddenly shattered. What if a single moment in time could alter the very fabric of your existence, offering a choice that could elevate your consciousness or bind you to the old ways? This is exactly what Lana Rogers, a renowned spiritual researcher and visionary, has uncovered. According to her research, March 21st, 2025, will mark a cosmic shift, unlike anything humanity has ever experienced. This isn't just another date on the calendar. This is the moment when the Earth stands at a crossroads, a defining point where every person must make a choice that will determine the future of humanity. The question is, which path will you choose? This revelation comes from messages delivered by the Pleiadians, an ancient extraterrestrial race known for their advanced wisdom and deep understanding of universal energies. For decades, these beings have been guiding humanity through spiritual cycles, helping us navigate the complex web of energies that shape our reality. According to the Pleiadians, Earth is approaching what they call a great divide, a momentous event that will either propel humanity into a new era of higher consciousness or leave us bound to outdated systems, repeating the same limiting patterns we've struggled with for millennia. The significance of this moment cannot be overstated, and the choice each individual makes will not only affect their own life, but also the collective trajectory of humanity. You may be wondering, what does this really mean for me? How does this cosmic shift affect my daily life? It's natural to have questions, especially when faced with such a profound and uncertain turning point. To understand the implications of this event, it's important to look at the history of humanity's spiritual evolution. Ancient civilizations, particularly the Mayans, have long spoken about cosmic cycles, periods of time when the energy of the universe aligns in a way that creates an opportunity for collective awakening or transformation. These cycles, though often misunderstood, are not about predicting the end of the world, but about the evolution of human consciousness. The Mayan calendar, which many believe predicted the end of the world in 2012, actually marked the beginning of a new cycle of awakening. It was not an ending, but a threshold, a doorway to a new phase of human evolution. While the world didn't end in 2012 as some feared, the energy of that time began to shift, slowly but surely. Now, as we approach March 21st, 2025, the culmination of this energy shift will reach a tipping point. It is a time when we, as individuals and as a collective, will be called to decide whether to embrace this shift or remain stagnant in old patterns of fear, separation, and limitation. The Pleiadians, who have long been monitoring Earth's energy fluctuations, are clear. The opportunity for humanity to ascend to a higher frequency of consciousness is within reach. This moment is a sacred window of time, a cosmic alignment that offers us the chance to transcend the limits of our current reality. But this transformation is not automatic. It requires an active, conscious choice. On March 21st, 2025, the Earth's vibrational frequency will undergo a significant shift, one that will create a distinct divide between two timelines. On one side, those who are ready to embrace higher consciousness will experience an awakening, opening themselves to new realms of possibility, abundance, and connection. On the other side, those who resist this change will remain bound to the lower frequencies of fear, materialism, and separation. This divide is not a punishment or a cosmic judgment, but rather a natural consequence of the choices each individual makes. The Pleiadians explain that we are entering a period of spiritual maturation, where each person's energy will align with the frequency they resonate with most. Those who are open to transformation will align with the higher timeline, while those who are resistant or unwilling to change we'll continue to experience the limitations of the old world. So, what does it mean to be part of the higher timeline? It's about shifting your consciousness to a place of unity, compassion, and awareness. It's about understanding that you are not separate from the world around you, but deeply interconnected with all life. It's about realizing that your thoughts, emotions, and actions create ripples that affect the collective. And it's about awakening to the infinite possibilities that lie within you, recognizing your true nature as a spiritual being having a human experience. The choice you face on March 21st, 2025, is not a simple one. It's a call to let go of old beliefs, habits, and attachments that no longer serve your highest good. It's a call to step into your true power, to embrace the unknown, and to trust in the divine wisdom that is guiding you. The Pleiadians urge us to remember that we are not alone in this process. We are supported by the vast intelligence of the universe, by beings who have walked this path before, and who are here to help us navigate the transition. Behind the scenes, many of us are already feeling the subtle shifts in energy. Some may experience heightened intuition, vivid dreams, or a deep sense of the inner knowing that something significant is coming. Others may feel a sense of restlessness or uncertainty as the old ways of being begin to crumble. This is all part of the process. These shifts are the precursor to the Great Divide, and how we navigate them will determine our place in the new reality. As we approach this monumental date, it's important to prepare ourselves spiritually, mentally, and emotionally for the transformation that lies ahead. This isn't about predicting doom or promising a utopian paradise. It's about understanding that we are at a turning point where our choices will have lasting consequences. We are being invited to step into a new paradigm of existence, one that is rooted in higher consciousness, unity, and love. Their wisdom, deeply rooted in celestial realms, transcends time and space, offering humanity a profound understanding of the cycles that govern our existence. The Pleiadians, ancient beings of light, have long shared their teachings with those open to receiving them, and now they affirm that the current cycle, one that has been unfolding for eons, is nearing its pinnacle. The signs of this impending transformation are evident all around us. We witness rapid technological advancements that seem almost otherworldly in their capabilities, an ever-growing rise in collective consciousness, and a global awakening that is uniting individuals across nations, races, and belief systems. This is not a time for fear, but for recognition and celebration of the incredible opportunity that lies before us. The messages of the past, such as those embedded in the Mayan calendar, have often been misinterpreted as harbingers of doom and destruction. However, in truth, they foretold not the end of the world, but a powerful rebirth, an opportunity for humanity to reconnect with its divine essence, its innate wisdom, and its true purpose. This moment represents the possibility of transformation on a grand scale. But this transformation requires more than passive acceptance. It demands awareness, action, and a willingness to step into higher states of being. The pivotal question that humanity now faces is whether we will awaken to this opportunity in time or fall back into old patterns of fear and limitation. The path ahead is not set in stone. It is a choice that each of us must make individually and collectively. As we approach this monumental shift, Earth itself is undergoing a profound transformation. A great divide is occurring. This divide is not just a symbolic or metaphorical division, but a very real and tangible, energetic separation. Two distinct paths are emerging, and they are becoming more pronounced with each passing day. One path leads us toward a higher vibrational existence, a realm where humanity embraces unity, spiritual awakening, and a deeper connection to the divine consciousness that flows through all of creation. This path is characterized by compassion, harmony, and a collective desire to elevate the planet and its inhabitants to a state of peace, understanding, and love. The other path, however, is rooted in fear, control, and materialism. It keeps individuals entrenched in outdated paradigms that perpetuate separation, conflict, and a sense of disconnection from the truth of who we are. This path represents a denial of the greater forces at play in the universe, clinging to illusions of power and scarcity, and ultimately trapping people in cycles of suffering and ignorance. This is not a fate that any of us need to accept, but rather a reality that some may find themselves trapped within if they choose to resist the higher frequencies that are now available to us. This division is not just an abstract idea. It is a genuine energetic shift. It is as if two versions of Earth are now coexisting side by side. On one Earth, those who align with higher consciousness will experience a reality of expanded awareness, where intuition is heightened, and the connection to the universe and all living beings becomes clearer than ever before. This reality will be marked by profound shifts in how we relate to ourselves, to each other, and to the world around us. People will begin to experience a deeper sense of purpose, peace, and joy as they tap into their divine potential. For these individuals, the transition will feel like a natural evolution, a step forward into a higher state of being. On the other Earth, those who resist the shift will remain trapped in a reality that feels increasingly chaotic, dense, and disconnected. The patterns of fear, negativity, and outdated beliefs will continue to dominate their experience. These individuals may find themselves struggling with emotional turmoil, confusion, and a sense of separation from others and the world around them. The reality they inhabit will seem to reflect their inner state of disarray and limitation, a mirror of the choices they've made to remain fixed in the lower frequencies. It is important to understand that this divide is not a judgment. It is not a matter of punishment or reward, but of resonance. The Pleiadians emphasize that this is a natural consequence of the energies that are now sweeping across the planet, like a track-like. The frequency at which we resonate determines the reality we experience. In other words, the vibrational energy that we emit through our thoughts, emotions, and actions plays a crucial role in shaping the world around us. Each choice we make, every thought we entertain, and every emotion we experience sends out a frequency that either aligns with the higher path or the lower path. The question then is not whether we are good or bad, but rather where do we choose to focus our energy? What kind of reality are we actively co-creating with our choices and intentions? The awakening process is personal, yes, but it is also deeply collective. Each individual's journey influences the whole. As more people awaken to their true potential, the collective vibration of the planet rises, and the possibilities for humanity as a whole expand exponentially. Conversely, when individuals choose to remain trapped in the lower frequencies, they contribute to the density and dissonance that holds the collective back. The key to navigating this transformative time is to consciously choose to raise our vibration, to seek alignment with love, compassion, and higher consciousness. In doing so, we not only elevate ourselves, but also contribute to the healing and awakening of the planet and all beings upon it. So as we stand at this crossroads, the choice is ours. We can embrace the opportunity for rebirth and transformation, stepping into a higher realm of awareness and connection. Or we can resist the change, clinging to the old ways that no longer serve us, and continue the cycles of fear and separation. The path we choose will determine the reality we experience. And as we move forward, the question remains, which path will you walk? For thousands of years, Earth has been under the influence of Kali Yuga, the age of darkness, struggle, and spiritual amnesia. During this era, the human race has experienced a disconnection from its higher self and divine origins, falling into the depths of materialism and worldly desires. Kali Yuga, often referred to as the Age of Darkness, has seen humanity entrenched in cycles of ignorance, suffering, and illusion, with individuals seeking fulfillment in external fleeting things rather than nurturing their inner spiritual essence. Society has been defined by ego-driven pursuits, a lack of empathy, and a growing disconnection from the natural world and the cosmos. It is an age that has led us away from unity, and the deeper truths of existence have remained hidden beneath layers of societal conditioning. However, the teachings of ancient spiritual texts and prophecies have always promised that this age of darkness would eventually come to an end. These sacred predictions foretell the arrival of a new era, a time of spiritual renewal and enlightenment, where the veils of illusion will be lifted and humanity will reclaim its true essence. This shift will not be sudden or instantaneous, but will unfold gradually over time, with the tipping point marking a key moment in the cosmic cycle. According to these ancient texts, the end of Kali Yuga is not some distant event, but is now at hand. March 21st, 2025, has been identified as a pivotal moment, a threshold in time where humanity will begin its transition out of the Dark Age and step into a new era of spiritual awakening. Yet the end of Kali Yuga is not a simple, one-time event. It is a process, a gradual awakening where individuals who are ready will begin to shed old limitations and paradigms and reconnect with their divine nature. The awakening will not be forced upon anyone. Instead, it will unfold organically, with those who are spiritually prepared stepping into a new world of higher consciousness. During this time, people will start to experience a profound shift in their perception of reality, uncovering new pathways and opportunities that were once hidden. Old belief systems that once held them back will fall away, and they will feel a stronger sense of alignment with the universe, their inner selves, and the divine energy that flows through all things. However, this shift will not be without its challenges. As the energies of transformation intensify, there will be an increasing sense of discomfort for those who are resistant to change, those who cling to old ways, who refuse to let go of their attachment to fear, control, and the structures of the past, will find themselves in a world that no longer supports their way of being. The limitations they have long held onto will become increasingly apparent, and the world around them will reflect their inner turmoil and resistance to growth. But for those who choose to embrace the transformation, who open their hearts to love, intuition, and unity, the changes will feel like a natural evolution. The challenges they face will become opportunities for growth, and they will discover themselves in a state of effortless manifestation where their desires align with the flow of the universe. The Pleiadians, a highly evolved extraterrestrial civilization who have been guiding humanity for thousands of years, have long shared their wisdom with us. They are deeply connected to the cosmic forces that govern the universe, and they have been instrumental in assisting humanity's spiritual evolution. In their messages for the coming years, they emphasize that 2025 represents a time of choice, a pivotal moment where every soul on earth must decide which path they will take. The choice is clear. Will you align with the light of spiritual expansion and growth, or will you remain entrenched in the old patterns of fear, separation, and limitation? This moment in time is not about waiting for an external savior to come and change the world. The power to create this transformation lies within each and every one of us. The shift begins with our thoughts, our emotions, and our energetic alignment. The more we focus on love, compassion, unity, and spiritual awareness, the more we raise our vibration and contribute to the collective awakening. As we step into the fullness of our being, we begin to attract experiences that resonate with our higher self, creating a life of abundance, peace, and purpose. On the other hand, those who continue to hold on to fear, division, and conflict will find themselves in a world that reflects those energies. As the vibration of the planet rises, the old ways of thinking and being will no longer serve them, and they may struggle to adapt to the new energies that are sweeping across the earth. In the face of this shift, they may experience confusion, resistance, and even chaos as they try to hold on to the past. The choice is ultimately ours. As we approach this pivotal time in history, we are being called to consciously decide how we want to experience the new era that is emerging. The energies of March 21st, 2025 will mark the beginning of a profound transformation for humanity, and we have the opportunity to be active participants in this cosmic evolution. Whether we rise to meet the light and step into a higher state of being, or remain mired in the old energies of fear and limitation, the choice will shape not only our personal destinies, but the future of our planet. The time has come for us to embrace our divine potential and step into the light of a new age. The Pleiadians have consistently highlighted the critical importance of awareness and inner work, urging humanity to deepen its connection with both the spiritual and physical realms. They stress that new frequencies have already emerged and are now available for those attuned to them. These higher frequencies are the gateways to a reality that transcends the ordinary, a reality where synchronicities become the norm, profound insights flow effortlessly, and the boundless potential of human consciousness can be realized. However, the Pleiadians emphasize that these frequencies are not simply bestowed upon us. They require conscious effort to tune into. It is a personal journey, one where the choice lies in each individual's hands. Those who choose to align with these new energies will begin to experience a shift in perception, one that feels transformative, expansive, and deeply fulfilling. They will find themselves in a world where possibilities seem limitless, where opportunities for growth and expansion are abundant, and where they feel deeply connected to their higher selves and to the collective whole of humanity. Conversely, those who resist or ignore this call to awaken will likely find themselves facing increasing challenges in their lives. As the frequencies on Earth continue to rise, those who cling to lower vibrations, fear, anger, division, and the distractions of materialism, will feel increasingly disconnected. They will struggle to find meaning, peace, and purpose, and will continue to be ensnared in cycles of confusion and conflict. The dissonance between their energy and the rising frequencies of the Earth will make it harder for them to navigate the world with ease, creating a sense of frustration and helplessness. In essence, the time to decide whether to remain in the comfort of old patterns or to embrace the transformational energies now available is upon us. The choices made in the coming months will have profound implications for the future. While much of humanity's focus remains on the unfolding events on Earth, political struggles, environmental crises, and social conflicts, a far greater battle is taking place beyond the visible spectrum of our everyday lives. This battle, however, is not fought with physical weapons or armies. Instead, it is an energetic and spiritual battle, one waged through the forces of consciousness, perception, and frequency. Ancient texts, along with the messages from the Pleiadians, suggest that Earth has always been a focal point in a grander cosmic struggle, one in which forces of light and love clash with those who seek to suppress and control human consciousness. For eons, certain energies have sought to keep humanity in a state of unconsciousness, utilizing fear, division, and material distractions to prevent the recognition of our true, unlimited potential. This has been the very foundation of much of the suffering and oppression that has plagued humanity throughout history. Spiritual awakening, therefore, has often been met with significant resistance. The awakening of individuals to their inherent power and connection to the divine forces that govern the universe represents a direct challenge to the systems of control and manipulation that have kept people in a state of subjugation. As individuals begin to awaken to their true nature, they break free from the chains of limiting beliefs and external influence, thus disrupting the systems that rely on fear and division to maintain control. This, the Pleiadians suggest, is the ultimate reason why spiritual awakening is such a powerful force for change. It is not just a personal liberation, but a collective one. It holds the potential to dismantle the very structures that have kept humanity enslaved for millennia. As we approach March 2025, this cosmic battle reaches a critical juncture. The veil between the worlds is thinning, allowing more and more individuals to access the deeper, more expansive realities that have been hidden from view for so long. People are beginning to see beyond the dense layers of programming and conditioning that have shaped their perceptions for generations. These higher frequencies are inviting humanity to step into a new paradigm of understanding, one where love, unity, and higher consciousness reign supreme. The Pleiadians warn that this is not merely a time of transition, it is a pivotal moment in the ongoing process of human evolution. However, the battle is not external, it is internal. The real work lies in mastering our own energy, emotions, and perceptions. The true power of spiritual awakening lies not in opposing outside forces, but in cultivating an inner state of peace, harmony, and alignment with higher frequencies. When individuals operate from a place of love, compassion, and inner knowing, they naturally resonate with these elevated energies. In doing so, they transcend the influence of lower vibrational forces, such as fear, doubt, and anger, that seek to divide and control. By mastering their own energy, people can align with the universal flow of creation, tapping into the limitless potential of the cosmos. It is through this inner mastery that we shift the collective energy of humanity toward a higher state of consciousness, ultimately breaking free from the shackles of illusion and limitation. The Pleiadians emphasize that the external world, with all its challenges and distractions, is merely a reflection of the inner state of humanity. If we seek peace, unity, and higher consciousness in the world, we must first cultivate these qualities within ourselves. The real battle is not out there in the external world. It is within each and every one of us. Our hearts and minds hold the key to unlocking the higher frequencies that will guide us into a new era of spiritual enlightenment. Through inner work, self-awareness, and the conscious cultivation of love, we can transcend the limitations of the old paradigm and step into a new reality, one that reflects the divine potential that lies within all of us. As Earth enters a profound new vibrational state in March 2025, the transformation will touch every aspect of our lives, both on a personal and collective level. The shifts will influence our thoughts, emotions, physical health, and even the very way we experience time itself. Earth is absorbing new frequencies from cosmic waves, and as these waves reach us, they create ripples of change that affect the entire planet. This process of energetic realignment is not just an abstract event. Its effects will manifest in tangible ways throughout our daily lives. For many, this will bring about unusual and unfamiliar sensations, ranging from intense dreams to sudden bursts of heightened intuition, emotional releases, deep shifts in consciousness, and even physical sensations like tingling, pressure, or energy surges in the body will become common. Some individuals will experience euphoric states as they attune to these frequencies, while others might feel disoriented, exhausted, or even overwhelmed. But regardless of the individual experience, one thing remains clear. We are all being asked to adjust to a higher frequency. The key to navigating this time is to remain grounded and trust in the unfolding of this process, knowing that it is an essential part of our evolution. As we transition into this new phase, we will witness significant external changes as well. The old systems that have been built on control, manipulation, and deception are losing their grip on the collective consciousness. These systems, which have long served to divide and limit humanity, are beginning to crumble. And in their place, new, heart-centered ways of living are beginning to emerge. This shift will not be instantaneous, and the process of dismantling old structures may be tumultuous, but it is inevitable. The energy of 2025 marks the dawn of an entirely new way of life on Earth. We are no longer bound by the outdated paradigms that have defined our reality for centuries. The coming years will see the rise of a new society, one based on collaboration, compassion, and a deep respect for the interconnectedness of all beings. Humanity has long operated under a limited understanding of reality, believing that the physical world was the extent of our existence. But as the energy of the planet shifts, we are beginning to reconnect with the deeper, multidimensional aspects of ourselves. This is a time of awakening to the truth that we are not merely physical beings. We are spiritual beings, endowed with vast potential beyond what we have been taught to believe. The rise of the fifth dimensional human is upon us, a being who operates from a place of love and unity, who transcends fear and limitation, and who no longer adheres to the old rules of reality. In this new state of consciousness, life is no longer a struggle. Manifestation becomes effortless. Intuition becomes sharper, guiding us with precision. We live from a place of higher consciousness, where our thoughts align with the vibrational frequency of abundance, love, and peace. This new way of living is not about avoiding challenges or living in a state of constant bliss. The shift does not promise the absence of difficulties, but it does offer a new way of navigating them. Rather than reacting with fear or frustration when obstacles arise, we begin to face them with wisdom and understanding. We learn to see challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation, as stepping stones to a higher state of being. This shift is already happening, and if we pay close attention, we will notice signs of it all around us. Time may feel different. Perhaps it is moving more quickly, or maybe it seems to stretch out in unexpected ways. Synchronicities may become more frequent, as if the universe is guiding us with a gentle hand. Intuition may be sharper than ever before, guiding us in ways that feel clear and unshakable. These are all indicators that our consciousness is elevating, that we are aligning with a higher frequency. The more we embrace this growth and surrender to the flow of this transformation, the more effortlessly we will align with the reality we were always meant to experience. The beauty of this shift is that it is available to all of us. We are all invited to partake in this new way of being, to rise above the limitations of fear and separation, and to embrace a reality rooted in love and unity. The journey may not always be easy, but it will be deeply rewarding. As we continue to attune to the new frequencies, we will discover a world of infinite possibilities, where our true potential is no longer hidden by the veil of illusion. The reality we have longed for is not a distant dream. It is already within our reach. The question is, are we ready to embrace it fully and step into the higher frequency of existence that is unfolding before us? Humanity has long been trapped within the confines of a three-dimensional matrix, a system designed to keep us focused solely on the basic mechanics of survival, the pursuit of material success, and the constant chase for external validation. For generations, this matrix has done its best to disconnect us from our true divine nature. keeping us blind to the immense power and potential that lies within each of us. We were taught to rely on external authorities, to seek worth in things and accolades outside of ourselves, all while losing touch with the deeper spiritual truths that connect us to the universe. As a result, many have felt lost, disconnected, or like they were chasing something elusive, a happiness or fulfillment that always seemed just out of reach. But as we approach 2025, the illusions of the 3D matrix are beginning to break apart. The world as we know it is undergoing a profound transformation, and the cracks in the old systems are becoming increasingly visible. The chaos that seems to be unfolding across the globe, political unrest, economic instability, environmental crises, isn't random or without purpose. It's a sign of something much deeper at play. The systems that have long held power, governments, financial institutions, corporate empires, are struggling to maintain control because the frequencies and energies that once supported them are dissolving. These structures, built on outdated paradigms of scarcity, control, and separation, are crumbling under the weight of the rising frequencies of the earth. As these frequencies continue to shift and elevate, the old ways can no longer hold their ground, and in the process, many are waking up to the truth. That much of what we've been taught to believe was an illusion, a carefully crafted story meant to keep us small and compliant. But this awakening is no accident. It is the result of Earth's energy gradually rising, forcing everything that was once hidden or suppressed to be revealed. More and more people are starting to question the systems that have governed their lives, realizing they no longer align with the truth of who they are or the direction the world is heading. There's a collective awakening happening, a global shift in consciousness that is enabling individuals to break free from the chains of the old world. This isn't just a spiritual or intellectual revolution. It's happening on a deep, energetic level. The vibrations of the planet are changing, and those who are open to it are feeling it. It's as though the veil between the known and the unknown is lifting, and more people are seeing beyond the surface, sensing the deeper connections that bind all life together. However, it's important to understand that the collapse of these old systems is not about destruction. It's about transformation. The Earth and its inhabitants are undergoing a metamorphosis, much like a caterpillar dissolving into a butterfly. The old must break apart so that something new, something more aligned with the higher energies of love, unity, and abundance can emerge. This process can be challenging, especially for those who are deeply attached to the past or who find comfort in the old structures. Change can be uncomfortable, and the unknown can be scary. But this is where the true opportunity lies. The rebuilding process is a chance to create a world that resonates with higher frequencies, one where each person can tap into their full potential, free from the constraints of fear and limitation. The shift we're experiencing is not just a collective event. It's a deeply personal one as well. Have you noticed that time seems to be moving faster? Days feel like they blur into one another. Months seem to pass in the blink of an eye. And manifestations seem to happen with increasing speed. It's as though the world is accelerating. And this feeling isn't just a product of our busy lives or our imagination. It's a direct result of the cosmic shift happening around us. As the Earth's frequency rises, time itself no longer moves in the linear, rigid way we once experienced. In higher dimensions, time is not fixed. It's fluid. It can stretch, compress, or shift, depending on where we place our consciousness and focus. In this new energy, those who are aligned with their higher purpose often find that synchronicities and miracles unfold effortlessly. Their desires and intentions manifest almost instantly because they are in alignment with the flow of universal energy. On the other hand, Those who remain stuck in the old paradigms of fear, scarcity, or doubt may feel that time is slipping away, and they find themselves caught in a cycle of chaos. Your experience of time is directly linked to your state of being. The more you are in tune with your true self, the more you will find that time seems to bend in your favor, as if the universe is conspiring to support your growth and evolution. But with this acceleration comes a heightened sense of responsibility. In this new energy, thoughts, emotions, and intentions manifest more rapidly than ever before. This is both a gift and a challenge. What you focus on will expand quickly. If you align with the vibrations of love, abundance, and joy, you'll experience these energies almost immediately. However, if you remain entrenched in fear, lack, or negativity, these energies will amplify as well. In other words, the choices you make in each moment have an even greater impact than they did before. It is essential to be mindful of your thoughts and feelings, to become conscious of where you are directing your energy. The universe responds to your vibration, and as we enter this new phase of existence, the consequences of your inner world will be reflected back to you with unprecedented speed. The path forward is one of conscious creation. You're no longer a passive participant in the unfolding of your life. You are a co-creator with the universe. The energies that are currently available to us are more potent than ever, and the choice is yours. Will you align with the higher frequencies of love, abundance, and joy? Or will you remain in the old energies of fear, separation, and lack? The world is shifting, and you have the power to navigate this transformation with grace, ease, and profound fulfillment. The choice is always yours, and in this moment, you have the ability to step into the highest version of yourself and experience the miracles that await. As we collectively move through a period of profound transformation, it's important to recognize that not everyone is experiencing this shift at the same pace. The journey toward higher consciousness is deeply personal, and for some it feels like an inevitable pull, a profound sense that there is a greater purpose waiting to be fulfilled. These individuals, often referred to as starseeds and lightworkers, carry an ancient wisdom within them, a calling to assist humanity in navigating this monumental transition. Their very presence on Earth at this particular time is no accident. These souls have chosen to incarnate on this planet with a mission to anchor light, spread love, and facilitate the awakening of others. Starseeds are unique, as they are beings who originate from higher dimensional civilizations that exist beyond the constraints of the three-dimensional world. These civilizations, such as the Pleiadians, Arcturians, and Sirians, possess spiritual knowledge and advanced consciousness that is now being activated within these individuals. Starseeds have often felt a deep sense of not belonging in the material world, as their true nature vibrates at a frequency that transcends the limitations of earthly existence. For many, this feeling of disconnection has been a lifelong experience. They've often struggled to find their place in society, feeling like outsiders because their soul remembers a reality that is far different from the world around them. Lightworkers, while sometimes intertwined with starseeds, are distinct in their own right. These individuals may or may not have originated from other star systems, but they all share a deep inner wisdom and a strong, unwavering desire to help others. Lightworkers are naturally drawn to healing, teaching, and guiding humanity toward a state of love, compassion, and spiritual growth. They possess an innate ability to uplift others and create spaces of healing and transformation. As the collective consciousness shifts and awakens, lightworkers will begin to embrace their roles more fully, becoming beacons of hope and understanding. Their work is to help others break free from the constraints of fear, ego, and separation, guiding humanity toward unity and love. If you feel a pull to help others in these times of change, if you feel an inner knowing that you have a higher purpose to fulfill, you are not alone. You are awakening to your soul's mission. A key element of this spiritual shift is the return of Christ consciousness, a concept that has been foretold in spiritual teachings for centuries. The return of Christ consciousness is not about waiting for a specific figure or event to occur externally. It is about the divine energy awakening within each of us. Christ consciousness represents a state of being that embodies pure, divine love, compassion, and wisdom. A state of spiritual enlightenment where humanity transcends the lower frequencies of fear, division, and ego. It is an energy that calls us to recognize our interconnectedness, to see ourselves and others as divine reflections of the same universal source. This consciousness represents the highest spiritual truths within each of us, and it beckons us to awaken to the reality of our unity and oneness with all life. In essence, Christ consciousness is the blueprint for higher existence, where humanity moves beyond the separation that has long defined our experience. It is an era of enlightenment, where division and conflict give way to peace, understanding, and collective growth. Many ancient cultures, including the Essenes, as well as mystics from various traditions, have prophesied a time when this divine energy would fully awaken within humanity. That time is now. March 2025 is seen as a significant moment in this process, as Earth's energy fields align with higher dimensional frequencies, facilitating the awakening of Christ consciousness on a global scale. As we move through this awakening, it is important to understand that this is not just a singular event, but a gradual unfolding of higher consciousness within each of us. The energies of this shift are already activating deep within, and as more individuals awaken to their true nature, the collective consciousness of humanity will shift toward a more harmonious and enlightened state. We are being called to embrace love, unity, and higher wisdom, to move beyond the constraints of fear and ego, and to awaken to the divine potential that resides within us all. This shift is not just about individual growth. It is a collective journey, one that invites us all to step into a new era of spiritual awakening and transformation. If you feel called to be a part of this movement, know that you are not alone. Together, we are creating a world where divine love and unity reign supreme. Christ consciousness represents a profound understanding of our true nature as divine beings, transcending the limitations imposed by the material world. It is the essence of unconditional love, wisdom, and unity, offering a pathway out of the darkness of division and conflict that has plagued humanity for millennia. By embodying Christ consciousness, individuals tap into a frequency of compassion and divine wisdom that transcends the lower vibrations of fear, anger, and separation. This higher state of consciousness allows us to rise above the tumultuous energies of the world, transforming not only our perception but our interactions with others, our environments, and our own inner being. This awakening to Christ consciousness is not just a personal transformation. It is a collective movement toward healing and unity. As more people begin to embody this energy, humanity will begin to witness a profound shift away from conflict and division toward peace, love, and understanding. The transformation comes not only through spiritual awakening, but also through reclaiming our divine heritage. For too long, humanity has been disconnected from its innate spiritual power, bound by illusion and distraction. The rise of Christ consciousness invites us to step back into our true power, realizing that we are co-creators with the divine. It is a call to awaken the dormant potential within all of us, reconnecting with the higher aspects of ourselves and realizing our divine purpose. Moreover, this shift is not confined to the spiritual realm alone. As humanity evolves into higher states of consciousness, there is a corresponding physical transformation occurring within our very DNA. Scientists have long been intrigued by the mysterious junk DNA, segments of our genetic code that seem to have no known function. However, what if these dormant strands are not useless at all? Many spiritual researchers and scientists alike suggest that these parts of our DNA may now be activated by the influx of higher cosmic energies. With this activation, humanity is undergoing a profound biological shift, transitioning from a carbon-based structure to one that is crystalline in nature. This transformation is believed to facilitate the integration of higher frequency energies into our bodies, potentially enhancing our intuitive abilities, healing capacities, and even our lifespan. The concept of this biological evolution ties into ancient wisdom and prophecies. The Pleiadians, beings from higher dimensions who have long guided humanity's spiritual development, describe this transformation as a natural part of the evolutionary process when civilizations ascend to higher levels of consciousness. Historically, civilizations that have reached a certain level of spiritual and technological development have experienced these shifts, moving into higher dimensional realities. We are now on the cusp of such a transition, one that will bring about an elevation in human potential and consciousness. Part of this shift is intricately linked to the Earth's energetic system, which has long been a source of mystery and reverence. Ancient civilizations, guided by deep spiritual insight, place sacred sites and structures along Earth's ley lines, powerful, unseen energy pathways that traverse the planet. These ley lines act as conduits of high-frequency energy, linking the Earth to the cosmos and connecting us to multidimensional realities. The Great Pyramids of Egypt, Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, and Angkor Wat, among others, are strategically aligned with these energetic pathways, serving as anchors for higher vibrational frequencies and gateways to spiritual knowledge. In the present day, these sacred sites are being reactivated in preparation for the global shift toward higher consciousness. As the ley lines come alive with cosmic energy, they amplify the collective energy of humanity, creating a powerful field of consciousness that supports our collective awakening. The reactivation of these planetary energy grids signals the opening of portals through which humanity can access higher levels of understanding, healing, and divine wisdom. It is as though the Earth itself is preparing to guide us through this cosmic transition, providing the necessary energy for us to ascend into a new phase of existence. As the Earth's energy grids come online, they create a synergy with the rising Christ consciousness within us all. This interconnectedness between the planetary grids, the cosmic energies, and our spiritual evolution provides the foundation for humanity's spiritual ascension. In this new paradigm, we will begin to experience the unity and oneness that have always been available to us, but which we have been largely blind to until now. The journey ahead is not just about an external transformation of the world around us, but an inner revolution of consciousness, where we remember who we truly are and align with our highest potential as divine beings. This awakening is not a distant future event, but a present-day reality in the making. The cosmic energies flooding the planet, combined with the physical and spiritual transformations taking place within humanity, signal that we are entering a new age, one where Christ consciousness is not just a lofty ideal, but a lived reality. As we rise to meet this transformation, we will witness the creation of a new world, one based on love, unity, and compassion, where the boundaries that separate us dissolve, and we live as one. In this new world, we will be living embodiments of the divine, co-creating a future that reflects the highest ideals of peace, joy, and harmony. The time for this shift is now, and we are all called to be part of it. As we approach March 2025, a profound and transformative energy is poised to touch the hearts and minds of those drawn to sacred sites around the world. These locations, often seen as portals of spiritual awakening and deep healing, will become increasingly active as we enter a new phase of human consciousness. Many individuals visiting these sacred places may begin to experience an elevated sense of intuition, sudden moments of clarity, or unexpected emotional releases. These shifts in energy are not coincidental, but are a direct result of the heightened activity of the ley lines, which are becoming more vibrant and active with each passing day. These ley lines, invisible channels of energy that crisscross the Earth, are transmitting cosmic light codes that interact with the energy fields of those who are open and receptive to their frequencies. As these light codes reach the Earth's surface, they interact not only with the people who visit these sacred sites, but also with the natural environment itself. It is not uncommon for visitors to feel an inner call to these locations, a deep, unspoken connection that draws them there. This is no accident. Many people who feel drawn to specific places are responding to an inner call to help anchor and stabilize these powerful energies. They are becoming part of a larger cosmic web, participating in the activation and alignment of the Earth's grids, which serve to stabilize and harmonize the flow of energy across the planet. It is a vital role for those who are tuned into these energies, as they contribute to the balance and cohesion of the shifting planetary consciousness. The impact of these energy grids extends far beyond the realm of human consciousness. As the Earth's vibration rises and the energies of the planet adjust to a higher dimensional frequency, these grids begin to influence not just the human experience, but also the world around us. Weather patterns, electromagnetic fields, and even technological systems are affected by these shifts in energy. Individuals who are sensitive to these subtle changes may notice unusual environmental phenomena, geophysical changes, and even time distortions. These anomalies are a sign that the planet is undergoing a vast energetic upgrade, much like the human body, which also experiences energetic shifts and upgrades as it adapts to the changing frequencies. This transition is not just about the Earth itself, but about humanity's evolution as well. The Earth is in the process of transitioning from a third-dimensional existence into a multi-dimensional, living consciousness. In this new paradigm, the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual are less distinct, and the interconnectedness of all things becomes more apparent. The Pleiadians, a group of highly evolved beings who have long been guiding humanity, explain that by meditating, grounding, and connecting with these energy grids, individuals can accelerate their own spiritual evolution. Those who engage in practices such as energy healing, visualization, or working with sacred geometry may find their abilities expanding at an exponential rate. The grids themselves serve as amplifiers, intensifying one's natural spiritual gifts and aligning individuals with their higher purpose. This energetic transformation is not limited to individual experiences. The more humanity aligns with the planetary frequencies, the smoother and more harmonious the transition into the new Earth timeline will be. As more people connect with these energy grids and recognize the interconnectedness of all beings, we begin to move collectively toward a new way of being, where peace, love, and unity prevail. This shift is part of a broader movement to balance the divine feminine and masculine energies within each individual and within the collective consciousness. For centuries, the Earth has been influenced by an imbalanced, dominant masculine energy, characterized by control, power, and separation. Now, as the pendulum swings toward greater balance, humanity is experiencing a return to the divine feminine, characterized by nurturing, intuition, and connection. This shift is not just about individual growth and empowerment. It is about creating a collective awakening where all of humanity begins to operate from a place of unity, compassion, and enlightenment. The more we consciously engage with the Earth's energy grids and align ourselves with the higher frequencies now available to us, the faster we will move toward a more harmonious existence. This process is not one of instant transformation, but rather a gradual unfolding, where we learn to work with these energies and integrate them into our lives. As we continue to awaken to our own spiritual potential, we become co-creators of a new world, one that is based on unity, love, and shared purpose. The sacred sites, the ley lines, and the powerful energies of the earth are all part of this larger cosmic plan, guiding us toward a future that reflects the highest potential of humanity. As more individuals tune into these frequencies, we can collectively bring about the necessary shifts to align with the new earth, where balance, peace, and harmony are the foundation of our existence. The relentless drive for competition and material gain has historically shaped societies, leading to an overemphasis on structure, logic, and discipline, traits that, while valuable, have often come at the expense of intuition, emotion, and spiritual wisdom. This imbalance has not only shaped individual lives, but also influenced broader societal constructs, including patriarchal systems and the suppression of feminine wisdom. Over time, these structures have distanced humanity from the earth and from the deeper truths that lie within our intuitive and emotional capacities. The emphasis on logic and control has led to an increasing separation between people and the natural world, leaving a wake of environmental degradation, societal disconnection, and emotional isolation. Yet, as the earth ascends to a higher state of being, a profound shift is occurring, one that calls for a return to balance. The divine feminine, once suppressed and hidden in the shadows, is rising once again, offering a path to restore harmony, awaken a new way of living, and guide humanity back to wholeness. The divine feminine is not merely a concept tied to gender. It represents a universal energy that exists within all beings, irrespective of biological sex. It is the embodiment of creativity, compassion, intuition, and deep inner knowing. These qualities have long been undervalued in a world that has prioritized masculine traits of competition, ambition, and power. However, as humanity moves toward higher states of consciousness, the suppression of the divine feminine is gradually being undone. More individuals are awakening to the sacred feminine energy within them, reconnecting with emotional intelligence, nurturing energy, and spiritual insight. This reawakening is not merely a return to an ancient ideal, but rather a necessary recalibration, a holistic shift that allows humanity to heal and realign with the rhythms of life, both within and around us. This spiritual evolution is not just an individual journey, but also a collective transformation that is rippling across societies and relationships. The traditional power dynamics that have long defined human interaction are beginning to break down. In their place, new paradigms of equality, mutual respect, and shared responsibility are emerging. As people begin to integrate both their masculine and feminine energies, relationships are transforming from power struggles and codependency into partnerships built on respect, understanding, and shared spiritual growth. The old models of dominance, control, and fear-based authority are being replaced by more inclusive and compassionate leadership, one rooted in heart-centered wisdom rather than the imposition of power over others. This new leadership is not about ruling over others, but about fostering collective well-being and guiding others with empathy, humility, and vision. It is a leadership that honors the importance of collaboration, recognizing that all beings are interconnected, and that the health of one is tied to the health of all. The return of the divine feminine is also deeply intertwined with the healing of the earth. For far too long, humanity has treated nature as a resource to be exploited, rather than a sacred entity to be revered and protected. The exploitative mindset that has dominated human activity for centuries has caused untold harm to the environment, disrupting ecosystems, depleting natural resources, and contributing to the climate crisis. However, as more individuals awaken to the wisdom of the divine feminine, there is a growing recognition of the sacredness of the earth. people are beginning to honor the planet's natural rhythms, working in harmony with the forces of nature rather than against them. Practices rooted in sustainability, environmental stewardship, and ecological consciousness are becoming more widespread as individuals and communities embrace a more harmonious way of living. This growing reverence for the earth is fostering a deeper connection between humanity and nature, one that nurtures the health of both the planet and the people who inhabit it. As the divine feminine rises, it is guiding humanity into a new era of spiritual and material abundance, one where balance, harmony, and respect for all life are central values. This shift is not merely about women reclaiming their rightful place in society, but about the reclamation of energies and qualities that have been repressed and neglected for too long. It is a time of healing, of the planet, of relationships, and of the self. It is a time for humanity to remember its true nature, to reconnect with the sacredness of life, and to live in alignment with the greater cosmic flow. As more individuals embrace the divine feminine within, we move closer to a golden age, an age of healing, balance, and unity between humanity and the natural world. This is a time for reclaiming our spiritual wisdom and nurturing the sacred relationship we share with the earth, allowing both to flourish together in harmony and grace. As human consciousness expands, so too does the realm of technology. We find ourselves in a time when artificial intelligence, AI, is advancing with astonishing speed, and with it comes a host of deep, often unsettling questions about the future of humanity. We are standing at a pivotal moment in our evolution. The decisions we make now could determine whether we integrate AI as a tool that amplifies our potential and supports our evolution, or whether it becomes a force that separates us from our true nature. In this moment of transformation, the Pleiadians, an advanced and wise extraterrestrial race, warn that we are at a critical crossroads, where the choices we make today will have a profound impact on how technology shapes the trajectory of our future. AI undeniably holds immense promise. Its ability to enhance human capabilities is boundless. Whether it is advancing scientific research, improving medical treatments, or streamlining business operations, AI has the potential to revolutionize nearly every facet of our lives. However, as the boundaries between human consciousness and artificial systems begin to blur, new concerns emerge. There is a growing movement to merge human minds with machines, pushing the idea of uploading our consciousness to digital realms or enhancing our biological intelligence with artificial neural networks. While this vision of a technologically enhanced humanity may seem alluring, it raises significant questions about what we stand to lose in the process, especially in regard to our spiritual awareness, intuition, and organic evolution. The more we integrate artificial systems into our lives, the greater the danger of losing touch with our deeper selves. The natural organic flow of human experience, with its ability to connect to higher wisdom and spiritual insights, may be at risk. When technology is used without a clear sense of purpose or mindfulness, it risks becoming more of a tool of control than one of empowerment. The most pressing concern is that AI could, if left unchecked, replace human intelligence in critical decision-making processes, effectively severing our connection to divine wisdom, inner guidance, and the free will that allows us to grow and evolve. As we place more reliance on external technologies to think for us, create for us, and decide for us, we risk losing access to the vast inner intelligence that resides within all of us. The Pleiadians caution humanity to remain vigilant, conscious, and discerning in how we engage with this powerful technology. AI, in and of itself, is neither inherently good nor bad. It is simply a tool. What matters is how we choose to wield it. If we align AI with our deepest human values, it can serve as a bridge to profound discoveries, helping us solve some of the most pressing challenges we face. But if we surrender our autonomy and allow AI to dictate our actions and decisions, we risk sacrificing the very essence of what makes us human. The key to a harmonious future lies in ensuring that technology serves human consciousness rather than overtaking it. As we continue to awaken spiritually and evolve on a collective level, we will be better equipped to use AI as a means to enhance human flourishing rather than diminish it. Spiritual awakening is not about rejecting technology, but rather about cultivating a deeper understanding of our interconnectedness with all things. It is about learning to use technology as a tool to support and amplify the innate wisdom and creativity that reside within us. Furthermore, we are not navigating this transformation alone. The Galactic Federation, a coalition of advanced and enlightened civilizations, is here to assist humanity in its evolution. While many may not be aware of their presence, these benevolent beings, among them the Pleiadians, the Syrians, and other cosmic allies, have been guiding humanity toward both spiritual awakening and technological advancement. The Galactic Federation is not here to interfere in our free will or dictate our actions. Instead, their role is one of guidance and support, offering wisdom, energetic assistance, and protection from harmful influences. They work to help humanity find balance and harmony as we move forward into a new era, one where our relationship with technology is grounded in love, consciousness, and spiritual awareness. In this critical time of choice, it is up to us as a collective to determine the path we will walk. We stand at a threshold where the potential for great advancement is balanced by the need for deep self-awareness. By remaining rooted in our spiritual practices, maintaining a connection to the wisdom of our inner selves, and using technology with intention and care, we can navigate the challenges ahead and create a future where both humanity and technology thrive together. The Pleiadians and the Galactic Federation are here to offer their support, but ultimately, the power to shape our destiny lies within each of us. The future of humanity is in our hands. How we choose to use the tools at our disposal will determine the legacy we leave for generations to come. As Earth undergoes its profound transformation, the goal is not only to help humanity reclaim its sovereignty, but also to reconnect with the greater cosmic family that exists beyond our current awareness. This transformation is part of a much larger cosmic plan, one that has been unfolding for millennia, and it's accelerating as we speak. More and more individuals across the globe are already experiencing direct contact with these benevolent beings from other realms, often in subtle but significant ways, such as through telepathic messages, dreams, and spiritual downloads. These interactions are not isolated events, but signs that the frequencies of Earth are rising, making it easier for higher dimensional beings to communicate with us. As the vibrational frequency of Earth continues to elevate, these connections will become more frequent and tangible, opening a new chapter in human evolution. The key to this unfolding process lies in humanity's ability to raise its consciousness. The more we align with higher frequencies of awareness, compassion, and wisdom, the more we create an open channel for direct, conscious contact with these cosmic beings. These entities, often referred to as members of the Galactic Federation, have been watching humanity's progress with great interest. They remind us that we are far from isolated in this universe. Our existence is part of a vast, interconnected cosmic network, and our evolution is intimately tied to a larger transformation occurring throughout the cosmos. This interconnectedness is not just a metaphysical idea, but a deeply rooted truth that influences every aspect of our reality. Looking ahead to March 21st, 2025, humanity finds itself at a pivotal crossroads. The moment marks a profound opportunity for change, with two distinct realities pulling humanity in different directions. The Pleiadians, ancient cosmic beings who have long been guiding humanity, have spoken of a new Earth timeline, one where individuals who align with higher consciousness will experience a reality built upon love, unity, and spiritual wisdom. This timeline represents a shift to a world where peace and harmony replace conflict and division, where the true potential of the human spirit is realized, and where consciousness transcends the boundaries of the material world. However, this shift is not a passive event. It requires conscious participation from those who are ready to step into this new reality. The shift, often referred to as the Great Split, is not about one group being better than the other. It is about vibrational choice. Each individual is faced with the decision of whether to align with a new, higher frequency of consciousness or remain anchored in the old paradigm. This split is a natural part of the cosmic law of free will, which allows each soul to choose the path that resonates most deeply with its evolution. As the frequency of Earth continues to rise, those who are ready for a higher level of awareness will naturally be drawn toward the new Earth timeline, while others will find themselves in a reality that mirrors their beliefs in limitation, fear, and struggle. The shift is already visible in many aspects of our world. On one hand, some individuals are experiencing an incredible sense of peace, flow, and expansion. Their lives seem to unfold with greater ease, marked by moments of synchronicity, understanding, and spiritual connection. For them, the transition feels like a return to something deeply familiar, an alignment with their true essence. On the other hand, there are those who are experiencing greater resistance, emotional turmoil, and fear as the old ways of thinking and being become increasingly uncomfortable. For them, the shift feels disorienting and challenging as they grapple with the breakdown of old structures and beliefs. It's important to recognize that these experiences are not a judgment of one group over another. Rather, they are reflections of where each individual's vibration currently resides. The key to navigating this shift lies in understanding that the New Earth timeline is not created by external forces, but by the collective choices of individuals. Those who choose to live from the heart, who embrace spiritual wisdom, and who step into their power as conscious creators are the ones who will actively help co-create the new reality. This is a deeply empowering process where each person's thoughts, emotions, and actions become the building blocks of the future. The more we choose to live in alignment with love, truth, and compassion, the more we contribute to the collective manifestation of a higher, more harmonious Earth. One of the most exciting aspects of this transition is the rise of new systems that will replace the outdated structures of the past. Governance based on integrity, technology that supports human consciousness, and communities built on mutual respect and cooperation will emerge as humanity awakens to its true potential. As the collective vibration of humanity rises, these new systems will begin to take shape, and the world will become unrecognizable in the best possible way. It's not about eradicating the old system by force, but rather creating a new way of being that is so powerful, authentic, and aligned with higher consciousness that it will naturally replace the old. The shift to the New Earth timeline is not about physical destruction, but about a shift in perception and consciousness. It's about choosing to live in a reality that aligns with your soul's deepest truth and evolution. Each decision, thought, and feeling contributes to the reality you experience. As we embrace this shift, we come into greater alignment with our higher selves, the divine purpose of humanity, and the cosmic laws that govern the universe. The future is being created right now, and we each hold the power to shape it with our choices. The beauty of this moment is that it's not a predetermined fate. It's an unfolding creation, one that is born from the choices we make today. In the coming years, as humanity embraces its true potential and aligns with the higher frequencies of love and wisdom, the Earth will transform into a reflection of our collective consciousness. It is a time of great opportunity and responsibility, where each individual can choose to step into the fullness of their power and contribute to the creation of a harmonious, thriving world. This transformation is not just for humanity, it's for all beings across the cosmos who are ready to elevate their consciousness and unite in a collective vision of love, unity, and spiritual awakening. The new Earth is not just a dream. It is the inevitable outcome of the collective shift toward higher consciousness, and each of us is a part of that beautiful unfolding.